Money back with another video, and I just woke up, but I am so exhausted from last night. I'm surprised I still have a voice, but last night, guys, Wrestlemania was insane. And I said I'm going to put some pictures right here in the corner here of it because it was just so cool. The atmosphere and just the electricity in the place was insane. And it's one of like the best moments of all time. Like just witnessing that and how big this stadium is and just doing is insane. I'm gonna put some pictures here, as I said, but yeah, right there, boom, right there. But as I said, just the atmosphere and just the electricity in the place is just insane. And our seats were pretty good, so you might see me on the camera, but I'm not sure because it's a lot of people. But it was a great first night, and we still got more tonight, which, as I said, will be live reactions tonight. And if you can tell right now, I'm not using my camera here just because it just would take too long, and we just have some busy stuff we have to do today. But so I'm using my Chromebook, but don't worry, because tonight I'm going to shoot with my camera. But yeah, guys, so here we go. So WrestleMania starts off with first off, I have Titus O'Neil coming out to talking just about how celebrity community champions or something. Yeah, which is cool. And then to start off the first match, it's Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boogs versus the Usos, which was a pretty good match. The only bad part was that Rick Boogs, I think, got seriously injured. I think his knee just gave out when he tried to pick up both Usos. So I'm pretty sure that might be a real injury. I'm not sure, but it might be a real injury. But yeah, so that. But then the Usos retained, pinning Shinsuke Nakamura. And what does that mean for Roman? Is Roman going to win now since his cousins won? Who knows? Then Drew McIntyre defeats Whoa, that means I'm 1-0 because I picked the Usos. Then Drew McIntyre defeats Happy Corbin in a pretty good match, which surprisingly, Drew McIntyre kicked out of an End of Days. People don't kick out of an End of Days. No one has kicked out of an End of Days. Drew McIntyre was the first person to ever kick out of an End of Days. So that, and then hits him with the Claymore 1, 2, 3. So that means I'm 2-0. And then after that, McIntyre takes his sword and cuts the ropes off, which was incredible. Yeah, and then oh yeah, and the attires were good. Like Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boogs' attire were awesome. Yeah. And then we got the Mysterios versus Miz and Logan Paul, which the Miz and Logan Paul won. And I don't super care about it. I mean, it was a great match. It was. And Logan Paul, he was great. I mean, he did give a good performance. I just don't like him. He's just annoying, yeah. But don't worry, though, because in the end, as they're celebrating the Miz, it's the skull-crushing finale on Logan Paul, turning on Logan Paul. I can't believe that, just turning on Logan Paul like that. And Logan Paul kind of, in an exclusive interview, he kind of said, "You, Miz." Jeez, but yeah. Miz just turns on Logan Paul after they pick up the victory, which means I'm 2-1. But yeah, that was still a cool moment. Yeah, here's what I don't like: Logan Paul hits a double 619, 2 frog splashes, and then a skull crushing finale, and he just gets right up, no sells it. I'm like, Logan Paul, stop no selling, But yeah, so the Miz turns on Logan Paul in the end, but they do get the win. Then the big moment, a very big moment. It was a phenomenal match, honestly. Bianca Belair defeated Becky Lynch to win the Raw Women's Championship, and it was a great match. Becky Lynch at the manhandle slam in the beginning almost won. No, because Bianca kicked out, and then Bianca in the end hit the KOD 1, 2, 3. Bianca Belair, your new Raw Women's Champion, finally defeating Becky Lynch. And in a great match. It really was great. It was an insane match. And then the moment you've all been waiting for. Who is going to be Seth Rollins' opponent? Now, Seth Rollins comes out in a great entrance. You have all the kids singing his theme on the stage. And he comes out all ready and stuff. And then I was shaking. I was shaking. I'm just like filming. I'm like filming this. Like, who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? I'm like shaking, and then it's like 30 seconds, and no one comes out. I'm like, who's it going to be? And then pyro happens, and then it turns dark, and you're like, what? Then the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes' theme hits. Booyah! Cody Rhodes is back in the WWE. And it was an insane moment. Just seeing that, Cody Rhodes coming out, rising up, and just the new face tattoo, the American Nightmare. It was a great moment. I could not believe it. It was the biggest rumor, and it was true. Cody Rhodes, it has a great match with Seth Rollins. Probably my favorite match of the night was Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. That was an insane match. Cody Rhodes defeats Seth Rollins with 3 crossroads and even some moves of his father honoring him. Rest in peace, Dusty. But yeah, Cody Rhodes, though, wow, what an insane match. Cody Rhodes defeats Seth Rollins. What a match. And what a great moment. Cody Rhodes back in the WWE. And then they had the little Hall of Fame thing. All the people come out. Undertaker came out and stuff. That was great. It was also great to see him. Awesome, Undertaker. Then, all right, now, wait, I forgot to, I was 2-1. Then, Bianca Belair won 3-1. Cody Rhodes won 4-1, so I'm 4-1. Then, Charlotte and Ronda Rousey for the Smackdown Women's Championship. That wasn't a great match. It was a little long, a little grueling. It was all right. It wasn't the best, but it was okay. I still think, though, Charlotte wins the match, and I don't care a lot. I just feel like how, though? Because now Ronda, I tell you, Charlotte is the best of all time. She really is. But what makes me mad is how she won the match. Okay, so Charlotte spears the ref, then, which is Charles Robinson, who is an old friend of Ric Flair. So but spear to the ref. Then Ronda Rousey locks on the armbar. Charlotte's tapping out, but there's no ref. Then Charlotte's Ronda's trying to revive the ref. Then Charlotte comes in, big boot, 1, 2, 3. What? You don't win a match at WrestleMania with a big boot. I mean, the match was already super long. It's super long. She kicked out of a natural Ronda kicked out of a natural selection. Charlotte got her foot on the rope after that Piper's Pit that Ronda does. So it was a great match. Well, yeah, it was sort of an okay match, but you don't win with a big boot. Charlotte just hits a big boot. 1, 2, 3. It's over. What? You don't win with a big boot at WrestleMania. You never win with a big boot at WrestleMania. You're not like Sheamus, who does come on. You don't win with a big boot at WrestleMania. Come on. That's not. So Charlotte wins to me. So I'm 4-2. Yeah, but it was still it was an all right match. I'm just mad at the ending. A big boot. It's over. What? You don't win with a big boot at WrestleMania. Yeah. So Charlotte defeats Ronda Rousey. Then the other moment that everyone was waiting for is the KO show with Stone Cold Steve Austin. You have Kevin Owens come out, right? And he got the KO show all set up. He's getting booed at AT&T Stadium. And then he's saying how, blah, 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 talking bad about Texas, all that. And then eventually you hear Stone Cold Steve Austin comes out. The place explodes. Stone Cold comes out, walks around, then goes backstage, gets an ATV, drives out his ATV style, and throws the KO show signs everywhere so he can do his on the ropes and the thing. And Kevin Owens is still making fun of him, saying how he's old, talking bad about Texas, and then we do the classic what, or call him an a-hole and stuff. It was a great moment, but that wasn't the end of it. Stone Cold then comes at Kevin Owens said, "I didn't call you out here. I lied. I didn't call you out here to talk. I came out here because I wanted a fight." And Stone Cold said, "Give me a hell yeah." And we all said hell yeah. And they said, "Get a ref out here." And they actually did. A no-holds-barred match. Kevin Owens and Stone Cold. And it was actually a great match. Stone Cold's 50 years old, man. 50, 60 years old. He's still doing this. Stone Cold kicked the crap out of Kevin Owens. Like he took bumps on the concrete. But he had like so many beers throughout the match. He just kept drinking beers and just throwing them. Yeah, it was great. And then yeah, it was just a great like they drove the ATV up the stage, suplexes on the stage. Oh god, Stone Cold still taking those bumps, and so was Owens. Yeah, it was actually yeah. So they actually had a match, Kevin Owens and Stone Cold, and it was actually it was a good match for someone, especially like the bumps. Yeah, and then like as I said, Stone Cold's drinking beer the whole time. Then Owens hits a stunner, but Stone Cold kicks out. They actually fought like right in front of us one time. Yeah. Stone Cold hits a stunner, but Kevin Owens hits a stunner. Stone Cold kicks out. Then he hits him with a chair, but he moves and the chair like bounces off the ropes, hits Owens in the face, and hits a stunner. Stone Cold hits a stunner on Kevin Owens. 1, 2, 3. Stone Cold defeats Kevin Owens, and that was it. WrestleMania was great. He did the beer stuff, and then he stunned him again. Once Owens got up, he hit the stunner on him again, and then he said, "That's the bottom line," because Stone Cold said so. It was a great WrestleMania. The atmosphere and just hype and electricity was insane. What a night! What a WrestleMania! And yeah, guys, so that's it. What a first night of WrestleMania. I am 4-2 right now. So tonight, during live reactions, let's see where I am now. Because tonight, we got, of course, the biggest match ever, Brock and Roman and stuff. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Stay tuned for live reactions tonight, which might be up by midnight. I'm not sure, but which I will try and film with my camera. Right now, I just didn't have the time, so I just filmed with this. But I will film with my camera tonight for live reactions. So that's it, guys. Leave a comment, like, subscribe for more. Stay tuned for live reactions tonight. What a WrestleMania night 1, night 2 reactions tonight. C-Money's out.